How's everybody doing today? This is Chuck from Mining with Uncle Chuck. I hope you're well. I have got a new miner or miners here, and no, they are not KS Zeros or anything Casper related. Let's crack this box and find out what the heck's inside. Let's do it. So I'm going to spare you the unboxing, and what do we have? Well, we have got a new mini ASIC miner here, and no, it is not a gold shell miner, although it looks just like one. What the heck is this thing? This is the new iBeLink BMK3 Mini. So what does it mine? This is a Kadena miner. So you know what, with the price of Kadena and crypto as a whole right now, mining is ridiculously difficult no matter how efficient. So is this something that you're going to want to dig your pocket into and buy one? Well, you know what? We're going to run it through its paces anyway and find out. But let's go up. We're just going to climb up a ladder here, and I am going to grab one of our old KD Box 2s. And as you can see, this is kind of some of our gold shell mini ASIC graveyard. I'll just grab one of these, and we'll just do a comparison, size-wise. So on the left here, this is Gold Shell's KD Box 2, kind of their latest generation mini ASIC. And although it's fairly efficient, this thing, again, it's not even worth powering up. You're so underwater. So the thing about the iBeLink BMK3 is this is a substantial amount more efficient than this is, but will it make that much of a difference in the real world? Well, again, let's find out. We're gonna get this thing powered up and kind of run it through its paces. Next to that, I have got another one over here, brand new, sealed in the box, that I'm gonna be giving away pretty soon. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, you'll like the video, and then I'm gonna let you know how you are gonna be able to win one of your own iBeLink BMK3 minis. Let's do it. Okay, so I've got my new iBeLink BMK3 Mini set up. I've got power and an Ethernet cable, so we've got internet connection. What do I need to get it happening? Well, I'm just using an ATX power supply, and it only takes one 6-pin. So compared to these are V1 Minis and V1 Mini SE Pluses, they take two 6-pins. This is only one because it's only around 260 watts, they say, but we'll test that as well. So let's head to the computer, log into this thing, and get it up and hashing.
Okay, so I've used my IP scanner. This is actually the login for the miners. We do have other iBeLinks. I'll talk about that in a minute, but this doesn't look like any of the other dashboard login. So I'm just gonna take a guess, and I'm gonna type in root and root. We'll see if we get in here, and we do. This is a completely different dashboard to any of the other iBeLinks that I have. Just the first thing you wanna do, like with any new miner, these are from the factory, so it looks like they were testing different pools. We'll poke around here real quickly. Settings, pool settings. We're just gonna go in here and delete all of this stuff here. And I'm gonna come back with you. I'm gonna put in my information and get this thing up. I'll be right back with you. Okay, I've got all my information in here. I've got the pool stratum address, and I've just copied the same information in all three spots. Typically, if you're using a pool, they might have a backup stratum address. You'd want to use a different one instead of doing this, but today that's what I'm doing for ease. And I'm using Ant Pool. Why? Because I don't have any other Kadena miners over there. Usually I use Poolfair, but I want to look specifically at this little iBeLink BMK3. So we are going to go ahead and we are going to click save and confirm. And we'll be back with you again in a minute, and hopefully we'll be up and hashing. So the miner's rebooted after we saved those pool settings. We've been up and mining for around 11 minutes. Click on status, and as you can see, we've got hash rate just over that 5 terahash we were expecting, accepted shares. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna stop recording for now, let this thing mine overnight, come back and take a look at it then. We'll talk more about it. All right. So we've been up and mining for over 48 hours with this new BMK3 Mini. And before we get into my test results, at least so far, I thought we would head over to iBeLink's website, take a look at the factory specs and price to what one of these things will cost you if you choose to buy one. So $238. You can buy them direct from iBeLink. No PSU, so you're gonna have to take that into consideration. You're gonna need an ATX power supply to power one of these things up or something like it. Now let's look at hash rate. Well, they have two hashing modes. They have a performance and a low hash mode. So 5 terahash, 290 watts at the wall, 3.5 terahash, 170 watts at the wall. I'll be honest, the miner I received didn't have the actual efficient mode on it. I did try to update the firmware with what I downloaded from iBelink's website, but the miner wouldn't recognize the file. I reached out to iBelink, but I haven't heard back from them yet. So we're here at Mine the ASIC. They do have some information on the K3 Mini, obviously 5 terahash, so this is performance mode, and they're using 10 cents a kilowatt for electrical costs. You know what you're paying, throw it in here and you'll have a better idea of whether or not this thing is even worth you looking at buying. So based on 10 cents a kilowatt, they're telling us income of 28 cents a day, negative 70 cents a day electrical, negative profit of 42 cents a day. So this is not a great starting point. What about in the low hash mode? Well, let's take a look at that. They're telling us, again, this would be 170 watts at the wall, 3.5 terahash, 19 cents a day total income, negative 41 cents in electrical, and a total negative loss of 22 cents. Now, what about a comparable model? Well, let's take a look quickly at Gold Shell's KD Box 2. So again, not as efficient, and this is in the 5 terahash mode, 400 watts at the wall, a total income 28 cents, 96 cents negative electrical cost a day, with an overall negative of 68 cents a day. So not great. And today, where's Kadena at? We are September 30th and we're at 48 cents. So obviously, if Kadena goes up, well, that is going to affect the profitability on this little miner, and maybe it's worth it at that point. Now, the magic question, let's go and take a look at my real world testing results. So we're back in the dashboard of the BMK3 Mini. We've been mining for over 2 days, 17 hours. Hash rate has been consistently over 5 terahash. We'll head to the dashboard of our mining pool. We're in Ant Pool here, obviously where we were mining, under earnings and payment. And we've had a couple payouts, but we are going to use yesterday's date. Daily hash rate of 5.25 terahash with a total earnings of 0.61336322 Kadena. Now, what does that translate to? Let's head over to CoinMarketCap's cryptocurrency converter. We've got Kadena in the drop-down box, and they're telling us 29 cents, over 29 cents as far as total income. And that's based on today's date, September 30th, and Kadena is around that 48 cents. So if we head back to Mine the ASIC, they were pretty much bang on at 28 cents. All in all, what are my thoughts? Well, you know what? If your electrical is free or almost free, maybe for you it's worth picking up. But there's other options out there. Yes, you might have to spend some more money. But in all honesty, if you're into mining Kadena specific, at this time, there really isn't a whole lot of other options miner-wise for you to purchase that are even profitable at all. We have some of the iBeLink BMK3s. Now, these are the full-size ASICs. And at the time when these things came out, they were the second most powerful Kadena miner, 70 terahash. But the game changed when Bitmain's Antminer KA3 came out, 166 terahash, and these things eclipsed every Kadena miner at the time. And I know you guys have seen my other building. We have got the wall of doorstops, our full-size Kadena ASICs. You can still buy these. They're around $2,400, still profitable. We've got a couple of those. They've been rock solid. That might be an option for you if you want to invest in something. I hope you liked the video. If you're actually still interested, I am going to be giving away a brand new BMK3 Mini. So stay tuned, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and I'm going to tell you coming up pretty quick here how you can win one of these for your own. Peace out.
Hey buddy, what are you doing?
I'm repowering up one of my CM miners because it was down.
Okay, well, make sure you're careful. You know what you're doing?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. All right, you're up in business.